Turkey sandwich, testing, T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. What's going on, my cool peeps? This is the sound check, audio check, quality check to make sure everything is working according to plan. Let's see here. What is it, Nation get canceled? That is what I'm going to be talking about today. And put Dish Nation. All right. And perhaps I could put TV shows. TV show news. That should be enough. And you know, I can also put good morning. How about that? Because it's definitely morning time. So I'm putting that in my hashtags. Are people still using hashtags? I'm using hashtags because how else are you going to be able to find the information? Hopefully you guys can hear my music okay in the background. I know I can hear it, but what good does it make if you guys don't hear it? Today's vibes is Guitar Horse by Josh Pan, and I like it. For all my cool peeps, and including myself, I'm curious to see what time it is all around the world, or at least based on the preset times I do have plugged into my tablet. In Sacramento, California, the time is 1:41 a.m. ET time. No, fine. Ha! Sure. In California, it's 1:41 a.m. My cool peeps. And we've got here in Egypt, it's 11:42 a.m. London, 9:42 a.m. They're 5 hours ahead. And in Australia, it is 8:42 p.m. They are 16 hours ahead. Thank you so much for coming in to the show. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city, and I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Today I want to talk about the cancellation of Dish Nation. Now, what was I listening to yesterday? Or should I say, who was I listening to yesterday where I actually found out the news that, of course, Sherry Shepherd got canceled, Dish Nation got canceled, and another show got canceled. They were saying that there's a woman, she sings, she could possibly be on the chopping block of getting canceled. That's crazy. So what I should do is first list which shows got canceled this year. That's messed up because it's like I'm just now getting over the whole writer's strikes thing and all the shows that we lost during that epic battle. And now you mean to tell me we're starting out 2026 with 86 and more shows? So what I'm looking for now is I asked which shows got canceled this year in 2026. We're about to find out right now. Wow, this is a lot. Yikes. It's always a bummer to see your favorites go. As of February 2026, several high-profile shows have already been officially canceled or confirmed to be ending their run this year. That's a sad shame. Now, I've heard of trimming the weeds, cutting the fat, all those sayings, you know. But how much more fat do they need to trim around? Because, like I said, the writer's strike really did a good job taking care of that. Hopefully, when I read the article provided by AI Overview, it'll also provide reasons why they decided to make those awful decisions. Yes, I said awful decisions because what are we gonna watch now for entertainment? I guess you'll have to watch me. Ah, welcome. Here are the major cancellations and final seasons announced so far in 2026, my cool peeps. Streaming services, Netflix is first. The Abandoned, Terminator Zero, Vince Staple Show, Stranger Things, Outer Banks and The Witcher, Avatar The Last Airbender. Ah, fudge, are you serious? I didn't know that. The Abandons, canceled after just one season in January. You know one thing though, with Netflix, it seems to me at least they'll give you a chance. So keeping that in mind, for those who are feeling inspired to pitch a show to Netflix, pitch it. They cannot guarantee you that you'll stick, but it's nice to know that at least you could probably get one season out of it, and that's good press and promotion, and it looks good on the resume. TV, I'm gonna put TV show cancellations 2026. That's what I'll title it. All right, excuse me. Moving forward, good morning to how are you doing? High five, bam, welcome into the live stream. Hope you're having a good day. What time is it for you? For me, it is 4:46 a.m. ET time. So as I was saying, that's another good question to write down for myself personally in reference to Netflix. So, wow, I don't want to lose that thought. Which shows got canceled this year? I'm writing this stuff down. Which shows got canceled this year? Hey, good morning. I see you. Just one moment. I'm writing a note. 2026. So once again, The Abandons just got canceled just after one season. Thank you so much. Hello. I'm going to say hello to you as well. Did you know that we are one of the... Well, that's a big question. That's a big mouthy question, but I understand it enough to say I know we're not the only ones. Life is too awesome to just be the only ones. It'd be boring. And they say it all the time in cartoons. So what more information do we need? Thank you for coming in and welcome to you too, B.E. Wild. There we are. I'm telling you guys hello. Hello, little buddy. Who's your favorite possum? That was on the Goofy movie when they went to Lester's Possum Park. He was like, hello, little buddy. Who's your favorite possum? And then Max was like, beat it, doofus. And then the mascot's head turned around. And all those bad kids came rushing in and took down the mascot. And they were like, ah! I'm like, wow, Disney, really? Are we really going there? Yes, Disney is really going there. For the list of shows that are being canceled this year by way of Netflix, The Abandons, canceled just after one season in January 2026. Terminator Zero, the anime series, was canceled after one season due to low viewership. The Vince Staple Show, canceled after 2 seasons. Stranger Things officially ending its 5th season January 1st, 2026. But y'all, we all know that Stranger Things ended December 31st. Was it Christmas Eve? No, January. Stranger Things, I just watched and talked about this yesterday. Stranger Things last show was Christmas Day, wasn't it? Gravy Train dog food. Gravy Train dog food. Vice. Oh, I said that Vince Staples show. Outer Banks and The Witcher both are confirmed to end with their upcoming 5th season later this year. Avatar: The Last Airbender ending after its 3rd season. I'm surprised to see that Avatar is ending because it seems like there's so much more that that they could do. For Prime Video, the shows that are being canceled this year: The Boys, Good Omens, My Lady Jane. The Boys ending with its 5th and final season. Good Omens and concluding after 3 seasons, and My Lady Jane canceled after its 1st season. 2 words: Sputnik. Spaceships went up, and children only wanted to play with space toys. I'm loosely quoting that scene from Toy Story with the Prospector. Y'all remember the Prospector? He was mean, and he was the one stepping out of the box, making all the commotion and stuff. And he was talking about, I'm pristine in the box, never been out of the box, I'm mint condition. And all this time, it was that guy. Boy, I'm like, dude, you are mean. For the TV shows that are getting canceled on Apple TV, wow, it's just going right down the list, man. Some people, this is bad because not only are we going to lose these shows, I'm thinking about right now all the people who are going to lose their jobs because the shows are getting canceled. Quite a few shows have gotten canceled right after the 1st season because apparently they aren't doing well. So you've got Apple TV Plus, Myth Quest, Apocalypto, that's what it looks like to me. Mythic Quest canceled after 4 seasons. Apocalypto ending after its 4th season. So at least it got a good run. Hulu and Disney Plus. Tell Me Lies, Goosebumps. No, really? You guys, I don't even have Disney Plus. I had no idea that Goosebumps had another show. Like, for those of you who know, I didn't know that there was a Goosebumps show on Hulu and Disney Plus. My question is, were they new Goosebumps episodes, or were they just reruns from the past, from our time? Thank you for stopping by to give you a like and to say good morning, good morning. High five, bam. That's all right. I'm really a troll, but I recognize. Thank you so much. Trolls are good, you know. That's all right. Welcome in. Good morning to all of you, and thank you for your support and for also pressing the like button, because it really helps. For some reason, when we press the like button, miracles start to unfold. What's that song? Miracles happen once in a while. If you just believe, I believe. And then the cartoon guy was like, I believe we're going to fail. Oh, man. For coming, COMING. I spelled it wrong. I'm trying to talk and type at the same time. I am trying to strengthen my multitasking skills. Look at me. I feel like a call service representative. Hello, welcome. What can I help you with? Okay. Okay, all right. Yeah. Moving forward. So Goosebumps canceled after its 2nd season. So I'm going to assume that since Goosebumps was canceled after its 2nd season, it had to be some type of remake. And Andor, Andor, ending after its 2nd season. Andor sounds like the name Ivandor. Now, I'm not sure if I'm saying this name right, but exactly. Please push 1 for English or 2 for Spanish. Wow, exactly. I tell you, Ivandor. That's a funny show on Cartoon Network. Continuing on, guys, the list is steady going. Welcome in. What I typed in first is which shows got canceled this year. I've got something on here. Oh. Which shows got canceled this year in 2026? We talked about the shows on Netflix being canceled, Prime Video, Apple TV, Hulu, and Disney. And now we've got network and cable TV. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. CBS. Dun, dun, dun. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. No. It's like, where else are we going to get our comedy from? Did you know that show was canceling? The Neighborhood ending after its upcoming 8th season. The Neighborhood's been on that long? Wow. That was a good run. NCIS Hawaii canceled after 3 seasons. Quite honestly, NCIS Hawaii seemed like it's been on more than 3 seasons because, or should I say, NCIS Hawaii to me seemed like it's been on more than 3 seasons because, I associate Hawaii with palm trees and coconuts, beautiful sunsets, and happy people. So, like, when NCIS is in Florida or in California, I just blur the lines. Blur lines. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. What's going on, Robin? Yeah. Hey. I blur them lines. Yeah. So it's like I'm not really missing anything because I see palm trees when it's CSI, Florida, CSI. California. Unfortunately, I am sorry, people of Hawaii, that I am using lazy logic, but I'm watching TV for a reason, so I can take my mind off of other things. When's Baskethead coming back on? Baskethead's day is on Wednesdays. Thank you for asking, and I will put that down in here too, just so you can see. Baskethead is on Wednesdays. Wednesdays, my darling. Baskethead is on Wednesdays. It's on every Wednesday. There we go. Afro Thunder. That's funny. I like it. Gravy Train dog food. It's called I washed my hair and I didn't want to do anything to it. Thank you so much. I'm looking for my laughing emoji because that was actually funny. High five to you. Bam. You used to watch that NCIS all the time. How many NCISs are there? I'm getting ready to open up another tab. It's probably 1005 and counting. How many CSI TV shows are there? More than the Encyclopedia Britannica can ever provide to you in 5 lifetimes. Don't tell me this. I asked how many CSI TV shows are there. AI Overview said there are 5 main scripted TV shows. I'm like, it's got to be more than 5 because every time I turn on the TV, it's some type of police show on. Here is the breakdown of the 5 shows. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. CSI Crime Scene Investigation running from year 2000 to 2015. CSI Miami running from 2002 to 2012. And they said that's the first spinoff. CSI New York, 2004 to 2013, second spinoff. CSI Cyber CSI Cyber. This sounds like some type of 3D cartoon or something. What in the name of RoboCop is going on? CSI Cyber, y'all, came on 2015 to 2016. It focused on technology-related crimes. You don't say. Oh, I wonder what this is going to be about. Bob's Burgers Daily Special. Wow, this is a cool question. I'm going to share it. Shouts out to YouTube. You guys are really trying to make YouTube great again. Where can I put this so it won't be in my way? Bob's Burger Daily Special. High five, YouTube people. Bam. I like it. CSI Cyber, and then we've got CSI Vegas. That came out 2021 to 2024. Do y'all remember this? Miami Vice was my show back in the 80s. I like Miami Vice because of the scenery and the outfits and the fact that it was sunny most of the time. The Cyber one aired 1 year, then flopped? Question mark. Ha ha ha, never heard of that one. Neither have I. Now, when I think of cyber anything, I'm thinking, only thing I can think of is like some animated show for cartoons, you know? But far as it being a show for humans, nah. Cyber Chasers or Cyber Quest, it's something like that. But I think that's the PBS. Why want to let me just, I need that question to get out of my Get out of my face. Oh, it's moving around so much. Oh, come on, YouTube. I was just celebrating how thankful I was that you have these questions and stuff. But I don't want it in my face because it's actually a distraction for me. YouTube, work with me, please. Cue the ugly cry. And I don't want it on my forehead. That looks tacky. There, over in the corner. And so, yeah, I think it flopped, y'all. Yeah, I have music. I hope you guys can hear it okay. I didn't do a good job testing it to see if it will pick up or not. It's Freestyle Thursdays. It's my Friday, so I'm loosening up a little bit. There used to be flavor on this burger day. It used to be a flavor on there. Shouts out to Bob's Burgers, man. It's been so many episodes I can hardly keep up now. So these are the list of shows, at least far as TV shows that just got canceled. I found out, I honestly don't remember who I was listening to, where they were just casually talking, and they mentioned, what caught my attention was that Dish Nation got canceled. I know Sherry Shepherd got canceled. Wow, who would have thought? And then there's another show that got canceled as well, which led me to start looking to see. No. Her show is on the chopping block of questionability. They don't know what they're going to do with her yet, so it's not official, but it's in question. And that's who I wanted to see. What is that woman's name? I know Sherry Shepherd's show got canceled. I don't know about Kelly Clarkson. The main thing I like about Kelly Clarkson is her opening. She's always opening the show with the song, and I really like that so much. And then pretty much after that, after seeing what she's wearing, and if she do a rundown on her day, that's enough for me, and then I depart. So shouts out to Kelly Clarkson. So in order for me to get the name of the woman, I'm going to have to type something in. Name of the TV show with a singer with, I'm going to have to be specific, a African American female singer. Wow. What is her name? TV show Or should I say talk show? And I had to be more specific because I had to put this year. What is her name? Name of TV shows hosted by American 2026. 2026. I'm going to get that answer. Beyonce's Burgers. Oh, man. Wow, that's crazy. It's giving me everything but the woman. All I know was she sings songs. She sung in Dreamgirls. So if I could at least say, name the ladies who starred in Dreamgirls. And Jennifer Hudson. So Jennifer Hudson, her TV show is in questioning. From what I heard, I don't know what they're going to do with her show or not. So the late night show with Stephen Colbert is set to end its long run in May 2026. The Neighborhood ending after its upcoming 8th season. NCI Hawaii canceled after 3 seasons, and we talked about all of that. The CW All American officially ending after its 8th season. You guys, I get mixed up with that because the CW was called the CW in the late 90s, early 2000s. Then I thought they changed their name to something else. So you mean to tell me they switched it back to CW? And how come when I flip through the channels, I don't see CW in the corner? I don't see anything in the corner. Good Cop, Bad Cop canceled just after 1 season. Syndicated and others. Oh, wow. Kelly Clarkson show confirmed to be ending after its current season. Sherry Shepherd is canceled after 4 seasons. So, with Kelly Clarkson, they're not saying that she got canceled. It's just coming to an end. She's been on a good while, so what can you really say about that? She's been on long enough so she can diversify her money coming in, long enough to make a plan. So, far as preparing for the future. So I'm not all that bad. Time Warner, that's what it's under now. That's something else I may want to look up. I'll try my best to remember it. PBS Newsweek's weekend canceled due to federal funding cuts, and Rehab Addict not abruptly canceled by HGTV in February. Wow, did you guys know about this? I'm going to share it. Now, this sounds like some interesting information I want to know about. Why was it abruptly canceled? First question is the CW still called the CW? So I'm typing in my question. Is the CW still called the CW, or did they change the name? The CW was still called the CW despite a major acquisition by Nexstar Media Group in 2022, guys. And the shift away from its original Arrowverse teen drama focus towards unscripted sports and acquired content. The network has not rebranded its name. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up with WB, WB, but I honestly thought the CW had a facelift. The name, the CW, remains even though it is no longer, here it is. The name, the CW, remains, even though it no longer represents its founding partners, CBS and Warner Brothers. Logo refresh. In 2024, the network updated its logo to slightly refine the version with thicker strokes and dropped the word "the" from the official logo. Graphics for better legibility, though it is still referred to as the CW. New direction. Under Nexstar, the network has rebranded with a new, bolder, and more colorful look to reflect broader, older audiences. Wow, thank you so much. High five. Oh, look at the hand thingy. That is so cute. Bam. What's going on, Soundwave? Long time no see. Thank you so much for coming in. Once again, I just want to say thank you for coming in. Oh, wow. Hold on just a second. Sound waves. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to say thank you on here. You know what? My cool peeps, when I first got monetized, you guys helped me reach my goal. I want to keep you in the loop for that. All of you helped me reach my goal. And my goal is to get a new cell phone. A new cell phone because the one I have keeps crashing. I want to say thank you for all of your donations and cash apps. You guys, I've been getting cash apps, but my phone is so old, I cannot push the heart or respond and say thank you, unfortunately. That's how old my phone is. Why haven't I got my phone yet? Because I had to reach a financial threshold in order to get my money deposited into my check, and I had just missed it by like 59 cents or something. So I had to wait until the next month for it to roll over, which is this month. So this month, I will document where I'm going to pick up the cell phone. I'll do the unboxing and show you that all the funds that we pulled together because of all of you, I have not touched them yet because I haven't received them. I'll receive them this month sometime, and then I'll make the video so y'all can see. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. It's a Christmas miracle that this phone is holding on. Now I'm going back to sound waves to say thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's going on, Benjamin? Bam, high five. It's okay. You don't have to let's say sorry to drop that in like that. Just it's all right. You're good. Wow, yeah, it's 5:12 for me. I started a little earlier today because I wanted to. That's why you need a job. We have here. Cool. I sure am. It's paying off too. I like it because it will allow you to put yourself on the budget. So that's a beautiful thing. What? Benjamin, I'm so sorry about your CAT. Sorry about that. Sorry about the cat. Moving forward here. So what I'm talking about right now, guys, is the TV shows that is getting canceled. I had no clue that Kelly Clarkson she's not getting canceled, but she's going to have this will be her last season. And then I looked up the CW because I got confused because I thought they quit calling the CW the CW once upon a time. But it said it did go under rebranding, but they just refreshed the logo, right? Ownership. Nexstar Media Group owns 75% of the network with Warner Brothers, Discovery, and Paramount. Global retaining 12 I don't want to know about all that. It seems like the CW changed so much to the point that I stopped watching it. And I don't think it has anything to do with me because I aged out, meaning the shows got too immature for me. That's not the case. It's different. It was all different and it lost me. Maybe because some of the shows that used to come on perhaps got canceled, or maybe they just concluded the show or something. Hey, what's going on? Hello there and welcome back. The next thing is, as far as cancellation of shows, oh, that's the end of the list. So yeah, the Sherry Show is definitely canceled. I want to know more shows. Can you please? Oh, podcast. Oh, can you please tell me which, WHI podcast shows? Oh no, I thought it was gonna be. I have to retype it. Can you please tell me which podcast? I need to sharpen up on my typing skills, guys. Which have gotten in 2026. I'm a little nervous to look this one up. I'm waiting for the answer of, can you please tell me which podcast shows got canceled this year? As of February 2026, my cool peeps, the podcast industry is steering a significant shift towards video first formats, leading to the discontinuation of several established audio-only shows and significant staff cuts across major networks. Major podcast cancellations. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's so cute. Look. That is adorable. Thank you so much. It looks like the, oh, that's so cute. They have a panda onesie on Amazon, and it looks even more cooler than the one I have. It's big and it's fluffy and fuzzy, and it like give you these arms to make you look fat when you're not fat. And boy, you want to talk about being warm in the wintertime. That one, and it don't cost much neither. I'm talking about this because my birthday is coming up, and I always like buying myself a present. In addition to the gifts my family give me, I always buy myself. I treat myself. Treat yourself. So I saw that one too. What are those? Y'all silly. I like chili cheese fries, but I like to eat them with a fork, okay? I mean, especially, just my luck when I'm going out and I so happen to be brave and wear a t-shirt that's white. It could have graphics in the front. But when I go out, that's usually the time I order some of the messiest food. And I don't even be thinking about it. I'm like, oh man, why would I order this and I'm wearing white? Might as well brace for impact because the shirt's gonna be ruined. It's not like I'm walking around with a Tide pin to block the stain. Thank you so much for your The red panda was cool and cute. There we go. We've got Post reports. The Washington Post, this Peabody Award-winning flagship daily podcast. That sounds like a backhanded compliment. Peabody, what's going on with you? High five. Bam. Welcome in. The Washington Post was officially canceled this month following massive layoffs that all but eliminated the newspaper audio department. What the age? It's the Washington Post. I mean, that seems like big ticket podcasting. They've got the Washington Post newspaper. That's all not artsy fartsy. Hoity-toity and snobby-wobby. So why would they be canceling anything? Because it seems like they have all the money in the world. AI is taking over. But I don't want to, well, we probably already are. I don't want to listen to an AI podcast. I want to listen to people yap. Like I'm yapping. Canceled. Tonya Mogul and Brooke Schofield. After years of high charting success, the host officially concluded the series with the final retrospective episode in late 2025. With their departure from the format remaining a major industry talking point. Y'all, I don't think I've ever heard of the show, but that's okay because there's room for everyone and the place for everyone out here. Athletic Windup. Athletic Windup, the Athletic NYT. This baseball-focused show was discontinued in January 2026 as part of a broader strategy shift for sports audio at the New York Times. Wow, the New York Times, not the New York Times. Gold Digger. Jenna Kutcher. Jenna Kutcher, please excuse the pair. We have yet to find it. It's always floating around in the studio. The long-running marketing podcast effectively ended its run as a regular series in 2026 after its host announced she was stepping away from the medium. Stepping away. Speaking of stepping away, there was a show that I want to check out that said it was abruptly halted or abruptly canceled. So I want to know what happened. I think it was an HGTV, some type of home show. I need to find it. Why was the HGTV show abruptly canceled? Canceled is spelled CANCELLED. HGTV abruptly canceled the long-running home renovation show Rehab Addict, starring Nicole Curtis in February 2026, after behind-the-scenes footage surfaced showing the host using a racial slur. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Wow. Now that didn't make the news. Y'all, I need to open up my cereal as we dive into the latest gossip. Now, this is my type of gossip, and I don't even like to use that word gossip because these are the facts. A whole TV show got canceled. So this is something that's interesting because it's HGTV. It's a quality TV channel where you can safely leave on in the background and not have to worry about weird stuff coming up on the screen, if you know what I mean. So, it's a safe place to just fall asleep listening to on the TV. So how in the world could anything on HGTV abruptly get canceled? It had to have been bad. Y'all, this was recent. The incident on February 11, 2026, Radar Online released footage during filming in which Curtis used the N-word while appearing frustrated during the renovation project. It was off the camera, but you shouldn't be using it. But it was off the camera. Immediate action. HGTV swiftly canceled the show and removed all previously aired episodes from its platforms, including HBO Max and Discovery. Now, honestly, guys, this is confusing because they did away with the DEY or do-it-yourself initiative or whatever. So why are they getting so technical when she used the N-word off the set? It says here, incidents on February 11, 2026, Radar Online released footage taken during filming in which Curtis used the N-word while appearing frustrated during a renovation project. Now, I'm not saying go around saying it, but I don't understand in this regard, based on how the situation's always been handled, why are they acting so drastically on that situation, especially in light of the fact that they removed the whole DEI or do-it-yourself initiative in the first place? It seemed like the systems have unfortunately been restored to put up with stuff like that. So in my mind, it had to be something more worse than what they're just saying. I'll have to look and see if it happened live on camera or behind the scenes. Network statements. HGTV stated that the language was hurtful and disappointing. I sure will give this to Hercules. He'll probably put it towards barbecuing. Hercules likes to grill. Thank you so much. Hercules is always grilling. I got some of his food because I go down there. My family and I go down to visit Hercules, of course. We have special access to see Hercules. And he can barbecue really well. Thank you so much. I will definitely... He probably watching right now. And as soon as the show is over, he's going to call me and be like, hey, LA, so about those $10, can you cash app them to me right now? I'm like, Hercules, it don't work like that. So I'm typing it in now. Thank you so much. I will definitely pass this off to Hercules. There we go. Hercules Barbecue. Hercules has his own YouTube channel. It's just starting out, so it's a slow build over there, but he's working on it behind the scenes. I'm looking for my party hats. There we go. Thank you guys so much, and I'll definitely pass that to Hercules. Right now, I'm reading, why in the world did HGTV abruptly cancel a long-running renovation show called Rehab, Addict? It says here, HGTV stated that the language was, quote, hurtful and disappointing and did not align with their values of respect and inclusion. So it seems like HGTV are still standing on business and just honoring the whole respect and inclusion situation, although that seems to have been disbanded all around the world through my eyes, by my opinion. Host response. Curtis apologized for the incident, acknowledging that the word was wrong and not part of her vocabulary, while claiming the footage was stolen and manipulated. Yikes. Context. The cancellation occurred on the same day new episodes of Rehab, Addict were set to premiere. This cancellation was part of a broader, tumultuous period for HGTV in 2025 and 2026, which saw several shows pulled amidst as reported declining viewership, and in a specific case, the behavior of the talent. That's crazy. You guys, that don't seem like enough. It seems like there's something more there. Oh man. Okay, so I'm definitely pushing the deeper dive. The HGTV show Rehab Addict was abruptly canceled on February 11th after a video surfaced showing host Nicole Curtis using a racial slur. My questioning is, was it behind the scenes? Because if it's behind the scenes, even though you should not be talking about people like that in general, it was behind the scenes and off the set. And she could have been just minding her business and somebody just heard it. So here we go. We're about to get some more information. Key reasons for the cancellation: offensive language. Leaked behind-the-scene footage published by Radar Online show Curtis using the N-word while frustrated during a renovation project. It says it's behind-the-scenes footage. You know, look, no one should be calling people racial anything. But if it's behind the scenes, off the set, not on the camera, we're not saying we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Honestly and quite frankly, and it wasn't directed to anybody and no one was around. She just blurted it out. No one was around. Unfortunately, you just got to let that slide. People got to eat. I would understand more if it was done live on the set and it was belligerent and constant. And it's like, yo, you got to quit doing this. This isn't cool. So once again, in addition to that, it said that it was leaked. So to me, honestly, it seems like somebody probably had a bone to pick with her and started going through footage. Because if it was behind the scenes, it's not supposed to be provided in the final edit. So in my mind, it seemed like this was somebody not liking her. Or they were just looking for a way to cancel the show and they needed probable cause to cancel the show. That's messed up. Moving forward, according to AI Overview, immediate scrubbing. In addition to canceling the upcoming season, the network removed the entire series catalog from its platforms, including HBO Max and Discovery. I like the show. But they removed the whole thing. It is messed up. But my thing is, it was behind the scenes off camera. And they said this was in some footage, behind the scene footage, published by Radar Online. So to me, it seems like somebody was trying to find something to probably make her end her job. It's behind the scenes footage. It's right up there like with comedians. Comedians, albeit they get really racy and they say offensive things, it's getting real sticky because, they're trying to stop comedians from being expressive when they're just saying things from their point of view or trying to bring a whole issue home while telling it in the comical way. What she did was not comical, but it's like, wow. We cannot watch the show because she said something? What about all the other people who were getting paid because the show aired? That's what I'm looking at. It's like, wow, where are these people going to go? Because it just suddenly happened. People are raising families and planning their lives based off of a consistency of a strong ongoing show. And because of one person, everybody has to suffer. How about just replace the woman if that's the case? In my mind, that's how the business should have been run. So I'm wondering if something more happened. Because for them to just 86 the whole thing just like that, all of those people are now without jobs. People could, their homes could be on the line. This is not cool. That's what I'm curious about. Let's see here. Take your hair off. That's funny. All my cool peeps, thank you so much for coming in. I'm not leaving. I'm just saying thank you because while I have a bulk of you here, it is always good to say thank you for coming in. I appreciate all of you for your donations and spending your time here. I personally think that there's something more that may have happened behind the scenes because I don't think the whole staff and crew should have to suffer because of one person. For example, at a place of employment where I used to work, a woman did the very same thing, but she said it the way it was done. She said it about a group of people and they heard her while she was walking away. The whole store didn't get fired because of one lady. They fired her. But everybody else stayed. So based on personal experience from a job where I used to work where that happened, that's how I think it should have worked. So I'm thinking something else bigger may have happened. So all we can do is just brace for impact as the story unfolds. I'm going to put this one in here, my boy Willie Nelson. I'll say that there. And what else? context of the controversy, I'm going to write this down. That probably will be a separate video. The footage was reportedly taken about, the footage was reportedly taken about 2 years ago in Wyoming and had never aired. The cancellation occurred on the exact day that the new episode of the series was scheduled to premiere after a long hiatus. There we go. Thank you guys for coming in, and thank you so much for the thank you so much for the donation. Let's see here. Here we go. Elay TV is, I don't know if it says based. I kind of don't know what that means. From old school language, basement. Back then, the only time I heard base was original. How can I say that? I only heard that that's the old school verbiage. So regardless of the fact, thank you so much for your donation. And I'm definitely going to put that in there. I haven't heard that in a long time. I could just be saying it wrong too. Thank you so much for your... So I'm happy that we're getting more context about this. So once again, guys, the footage was reportedly taken about 2 years ago in Wyoming and had never aired. The cancellation occurred on the exact day that the new episode of the series were scheduled to premiere after a long hiatus. Response from Nicole Curtis. In a statement to TMZ, Curtis apologized, stating the word is not part of my vocabulary and never has been. She also indicated she will step away from her career to focus on her family and community. I do know one thing for sure. When the show really started, she was pregnant, and I thought that was the most adorable thing to see her with her pregnant belly and still having a good time working. Continuing on, she indicated she would step away from her career to focus on her family and community. Later, she claimed the footage was stolen and, quote, manipulated to cause harm during her return to television. Note, this year, several other HGTV shows, including Married to Real Estate, Bargain Block, and Farmhouse Fixer, were also canceled in what some outlets called a bloodbath of programming changes, though those were largely due to viewership declines and scheduling shifts rather than controversy. So, yeah, I think there's really something more to that, because when I watched her, the girl was shining. She was flossing, doing her thing, happy, turning life's lemons into lemonade. She was pregnant. She was working with her mom. I think someone just didn't like all her happiness and glow up. So hopefully they'll be able to get to the bottom of that. And I don't want her to have to quit working. I hope they can fix that and figure it out. It reminds me of a situation that happened to me, seemed like 2.5 years ago, with one of the housewife TV shows. You know how they have the Atlanta Housewives and Beverly Hills Housewives? It was a whole bunch of commotion that happened. Come to find out, it was some people behind the scenes doing some manipulation. And so those women got fired. And I believe they brought the woman where they tried to put the blame on, they brought her back. So it was a whole thing, and I think it ended up going to court, and that's when they even found out about that's when the whole the farm botting situation started really getting magnified, because it was a whole mess where it was people behind the scenes conspiring to intentionally get the poor woman kicked off or fired from the show because they just didn't like her for whatever reason, jealousy or envy. So that's too bad, and I'm hoping for the best for her, that is pretty much one of those situations, and they get it cleared up, and we can all move forward from there. You guys, I was not expecting that to find out all this information. I just was curious of what shows were being canceled, because I learned that Dish Nation has gotten canceled. I'm typing something if you can hear it. Is that a... Yeah, I actually just looked it up because I wanted to be sure. Live on the internet. Yeah, that's a real illmatic word. I haven't heard that word in so long. So yeah, thank you for your compliment. I thought it was something good. You set me back in way back into the nosebleed sections with that. I have not heard that word in so long. High five to you. Bam. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I like that word, and I wish we could bring old words back. The only way you'll be able to successfully have a great day to you, Soundwaves. I'm just now saying that. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bam. Thank you so much for your support. You've been rocking with this platform for a good while now. Thank you so much. So, yeah, thank you so much for that compliment. That's really cool. And I'm going to say thank you so much for stopping in, and high five, bam, and have a fun day. Da-da-da-da. So we're going all the way around the world, and I just found out the whole situation with the HGTV situation, and I'm glad I was able to come to a resolve. Now I can move forward and rest in that. I'm resting in that, and I'm wishing the best for her. I mean, gosh, she's a mommy. Yay! I'm gonna go to Dish Nation. Dish Nation. Are you guys familiar with Dish Nation? Yes, we're familiar with Dish Nation. Oh, really? Well, did you know it got canceled? Yeah, I just read the definition. I wanted to be sure. No one uses that word anymore. And I looked it up. I can read it out loud because I was ready to take it. I was like, it might be me something good, it might be something bad, but we're gonna find out today. So thank you so much for that. I'll read it out loud. That's a nice word. Gosh almighty, that is a nice word. Oh, as I was saying, while I'm responding back to Mama Luigi saying thank you, if you guys want to know the meaning of the words that the millennials, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha are using, get a dictionary from a resale shop that's pretty old, and you'll be able to see what the words used to mean. A lot of the words that we're using now have changed. The meanings have gotten changed, so it can cause a lot of confusion. Thank you so much. I have here, yes, I asked, is being based a compliment? And it says, in the modern internet slang, based is used to describe someone who is being authentic, confident, and unapologetically true to themselves. It means you are acting on your own values without caring about what others think or conforming to popular opinion. Yup, that's a real slick word. High five, bam. Thank you so much. That word was been used like in the 80s. Y'all, I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 84. So by the time I started getting my ears tuned and listening to music and stuff, I would hear that word thrown around like in let's just say, like, if I was so happened to be in front of a TV where they were doing like a TV show and it was based in the city or like in New York or somewhere in the hood, basically, they would show scenes where guys were talking the slang of the day and they would say stuff like that. Man, that's bass, man, you know, like, man. But it was a small window of time when I heard it, but it's stuck in my mind ever since. I have a lot of notes to take, and I'm going to believe in myself enough to know that I won't accidentally close these tabs down because I want to write some of these notes down. We've got here Dish Nation, y'all. This surprised me. Yes, Dish Nation was canceled and ended after 13 seasons. Dish Nation's been around. It was a beautiful ride, just like in Walk Hard. A beautiful ride, a beautiful ride. So yeah, yes, Dish Nation was canceled and ended after 13 seasons. Announced in early 2025, the daily entertainment news program did not return for the 2025-2026 season due to low ratings. Really? With the final episodes airing in September 2025, the show featured various radio teams providing commentary on pop culture. Yes, please show more. I want to know more and deeper dive in AI mode. Deeper dive in AI mode. The syndicated pop culture show officially ended. Oh, did the TV stop? I thought I was going to have to fight the TV. I have the TV playing in the background. I'll have you know. I like Willie Nelson. He seems like a really fun guy. Apple TV. Okay, I can take this two ways. Apple TV, like Apple TV, the streaming service. And my first question was, Apple TVs now? I don't think I would want to bring that device into my home. Yeah, Samsung is nice. Like, if I want to get a Samsung anything, I try to make sure, because I do like Samsung. If I'm doing the shopping for some electronic devices, I like to be as frugal as possible. But number one, because it's fun. Number two, it saves money. And number three, that's fun. All together, saving money is fun. I'm looking for the sale. I'm looking for something that's discontinued in real life at a brick and mortar store, or if I'm shopping for a gently used appliance online. So yeah, Samsung is a choice. You're all Samsung. Yeah, Samsung is dope. They have nice phones too. So yes, the syndicated pop culture news show officially ended its run after 13 seasons, with the series finale airing September 12, 2025. Y'all, they ended last year. How come I wasn't seeing any of this information in my timeline? It would have been nice to watch the last seasons before they actually left us. Key details about the cancellation. Official announcement, reason for ending, final episode, and host reactions. Y'all, my foot falling asleep. Hold on. I'm sitting here on the floor. Oh, man. Let me adjust how I'm sitting. It burns. It burns. Raven Simone. I like Raven Simone. That's her real name, right? Raven Simone. Because, you know, on TV, a lot of the famous people use stage names. But I think Raven Simone actually used her real name. That's so Raven. It's a future I can see. That's so Raven. It's so mysterious to me. Yeah. Cheers, LA. Back to making the biscuits. Get in there, fix the dang old pancakes. First official announcement. Fox first run announced the cancellation in January 2025 as part of a broader cut to its daytime lineup, which also includes the show Pictionary and Person, Place or Thing. Didn't even know that was a show. That's why it's no longer with us. You're no longer with us. Reason for ending: the decision was primarily driven by unsustainable financial levels. Unsustainable financial labels. Y'all should have hired me if you wanted to cut the cost to be the boss. First of all, if y'all hire me to cut the fat, I'll be like, why y'all have all these lights on? Turn the heat off. But I cannot trust y'all to have the heat off when I'm not here. So I'm going to remove the heating system completely from the set. Wear a coat. Be fashionably savvy. Cut the lights. Stop the heat. Do your own hair and makeup. We're going to cut this show down to an hour and a half. What else could I do? Bring your own food. We cutting out craft services. Y'all hiring the wrong people. Y'all should have hired LA. I would have cut the cost. You gotta cut the cost to be the boss. Thank you so much. I'm typing in here again to you, Mama Luigi. Ha 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 ha. Dot dot dot. And I'm gonna put the yellow smiling faces. Welcome in, my cool peeps. High five. Bam. Welcome in. I'm in the middle of typing really quickly. Thank you so much. What's going on? What's up? Yes, the Fresh Prince. So those things alone would have dropped the price on down. And if you having guest appearances, they need to Skype in or Messenger in. We'll patch you in by way of Messenger, Skype. Who Skypes anymore? Zoom. You're not coming in person because we don't have time to pay your airplane ticket there and back. We don't have time for lodging. So that cuts the cost. They just blew the budget in the figment of my imagination. That alone could have saved the show for at least another year and a half. And then it would have gave the people enough time to get your financial affairs in order. And if you want to stay on the show, those who are willing to take a $2,000 pay cut, we can use that money to put back into the platform to keep this ship running. Moving forward. Final episodes. It says here, the long-running program concluded with its 3,395th episode. Who can count that high? I'll pay you as high as you can count. But sir, you only hire people who can count up to 3. Exactly. You're evil. You're an evil boss. I'm smart. Ladies and gentlemen, I just given you a reenacted behind the scenes of how things work in corporate. Exactly. That's a ton of episodes. You want to talk about consistency? The final episode was that long. Dude. I'm putting that down in here. Host reactions. Longtime hosts included Head Crack Gary with the T, or Gary with the T, and Debrat shared emotional farewells on social media, thanking fans for over a decade of support. While the television show has ended, some of its digital presence continues. For instance, the YouTube-based spin-off Side Dish has transitioned into a new phase with hosts like Claudia Jordan joining the team. I did see that. So they've had a long-running show. I'm quite sure they've already had their financial affairs in order, hopefully. But good mercy, that's a long time. Who knows what they will do after this? And if they want to do it at all. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So keep returning to the show reporting because it's a consistent, steady check. Why would I stop showing up, especially if the job is easy compared to working a 9 to 5 like us normal people have? That was a cakewalk job. So, yeah. These are the lyrics. Have you seen, and we're speaking of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, have you guys seen the, and thank you, I'm talking and typing to you at the same time. Have you guys seen the newest Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I've seen snippets of it in the background as it played at home, you know. I just wasn't ready to watch it. It's not saying I don't want to watch it. At that time when it was out, I was on something else. So it was on in the background, and what I did pick up seemed rather enjoyable. And it seemed bright and refreshing, like kind of like a breath of fresh air poured into the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I can't say on that. It didn't seem like it had the obnoxious tone, which was to me intentionally done to magnify Will Smith's character from the original Fresh Prince. So I think they did a really good job. Hey, what's going on? High five. Bam. Thank you. What's going on? So Dish Nation after what's the number 3,395 episodes has come to a close. In fact, it actually ended last year. But y'all, it is Thursday, February 19th, 2026, 5:56 a.m. ET time, and I'm just now finding out that with my own eyes, because I heard it a couple of days ago, but seeing for myself, I'm just now finding out that they got canceled. And within this topic of Freestyle Thursdays, I'm coming up with so many cool additional topics that I could talk about just with this alone. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here under the sun. They say America is the great melting pot. I think they're wrong. I think planet Earth is the melting pot, and all are welcome here on Elay TV. This is a variety channel where I don't just stick myself in one box and be stuck forever doing the same thing over and over. You are here on Thursdays, which is Freestyle Thursdays, where I come and talk about whatever. This is my Friday, so I can loosen up a bit, because I'm not on tomorrow. Your boy Hercules the Shark comes on tomorrow. Back by popular demand, your boy Hercules the Shark. This is the Shark. This is the show. This is the show. This is the Shark. Move, move, bark, bark. So yeah, I look forward to hearing him tomorrow and seeing what he got into. Shout out to all my cool peeps who gave donations to Hercules. And yes, I will pass off the donations that you gave to me to give to Hercules. Hercules probably called me. My phone did ring while I was on live. So I'm thinking it's Hercules. I didn't check the caller ID because I'm up here hanging out with you guys. And so please be advised, Hercules will get his funds. And I can assure you he'll probably use that to go towards his barbecuing. He'll probably use it for like barbecue sauces and stuff like that. So it'll be put to good use. Y'all, my finger is hurting right in here, as if I got a splinter or something. Diabetic nerve pain. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Aren't you Australian? No, I'm closer, my child. I'm black. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm black. I'm here in the United States of America, reporting live from the Peach State of Georgia. I'm all black, not mixed with nothing else. I'm just straight up a black person. America taught us to say it ain't nothing special about you if you ain't mixed with nothing. So I'm just a lowly black woman panhandling for change on YouTube because America said that's about all we good for. Come on into my show. Woe is me. Thank you so much for your donation, and I will get... How? It's definitely not in my eyes, and I'm not being funny. I have black people eyes, and I can make them bulge and look scary. Thank you guys so much, y'all. I'm pretty open-minded over here. You know, I try not to take stuff too seriously. You know, life is life. It is what it is. Y'all are a good group of people who are here today hanging out with the cool peeps and myself. I will pass this off to Hercules the shark. Let's see here. Thank you for asking. And I'm looking for my shark emoji. Shark. S-H-A-R-K. Type in shark. Thank you for your donation. For you and for your donation. I will pass this off. Definitely. D-E-F-I-N-A-T-E-L-Y. Did I spell that right? D-E-F-I-N-A-T-E-L-I. I will definitely pass this off to Hercules. Y'all, my eyes kind of red. I meant to put in some eye drops before I got on here, but then I got sidetracked. My eye drops way around the corner, so it's just going to be what it is today. The snack of the day. I'm American, born and raised in America. Born in the USA, born in the USA, and eating artificially infused sugary sweets that are not good for you, with all the bad colors that they're trying to ban. Watch me eat unhealthy junk food with a smile on my face. So here's a quick rundown, my cool piece for the ones who are just coming in. I won't go into all that magnetic detail. Yes, magnetic detail, but I will give a list of all the shows that have been canceled. It's a bummer to see favorites go. As of February 2026, my cool peeps, several high-profile shows have already been officially canceled, confirmed or to be ending their runs this year. For Netflix, The Abandons, Terminator Zero, Vince Staples Show, Stranger Things, Outer Banks, and The Witcher, Avatar: The Last and Airbender are all slated to be canceled, if not already, sometime this year. Thank you guys so much for your comments. President's Day. I don't understand President's Day because it's like President's Day is every day. I see it on the dollar. I see it on the coin. I see it on TV. I see it when I don't want to see it. So what are we doing here? Well, thank you for your sentiment. My President's Day was good. Thankfully, I didn't have to go to the bank that day. Because if I did, my President's Day would have been bad. Turned out for what? Yeah. It's President's Day in this BR, and I'm with the Yang twins trying to get into the bank and cash my check, but I can't. Oh, snap. So what we gonna do? We gonna turn up in this parking lot. and we go dance and demand that they open the bank, cause I got to cash my check and get my finances on. Yeah. Oh boy. It is a lame bank holiday. You a bank. What you need to take a break for? Oh, I'm so sick and tired of counting this money. I need to have a national day off. You a bank. That's your job. You don't get a day off because according to what the world told me when I was very young, money makes the world go round. So that means technically on President's Day, the world stops for 24 hours. I'll wait. Y'all not gonna never get any type of knowledge like you're getting here. Ha! I'm smart. Ha! I should be a collegiate professional. You know, teaching y'all the way. So, for the shows that are being canceled or coming to a lowly end on Prime Video are as follows. The Boys, Good Omens, My Lady Jane, and for the ones of you who have Apple TV, Mythic Quest and Apocalypse are coming to an end this year. For Hulu and Disney Plus, Hulu and Disney Plus, Tell Me Lies, Goosebumps, and Andor will be closing out this year. And on network and cable TV. Cable TV sounds like CD. Sounds like a thing of the past. Y'all won't come over to Grandma's house so we can watch some cable TV? Grandma is so old. Grandma asked us if she wanted us to come over, spend time with her and watch cable TV. I know, right? No one watches that. Grandma is so old. That's the time we're in now, unfortunately. So, the network and TV shows that are being canceled or coming to its end this year is The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, The Neighborhood, and NCIS Hawaii. On the CW, All American, Good Cop, Bad Cop will be over this year. I like Goosebumps, but I haven't seen the new one. This, to my knowledge, is my first time actually ever even knowing that there was a Goosebumps remake. I'm only stuck on the Goosebumps movies that came out, you know, with Jack Black, and then the original Goosebumps that came out in our time. But this is my first time even knowing that there was a Goosebumps remake, so I missed it. But thankfully, I'll be able to find it somewhere else. Goosebumps is good. I haven't read all of the books, but it would be worth to just have them on the shelf because of in the spirit of collecting things that are cool just to have. That will be something I would like to just have just because. I'm going to put a book emojis in the chat we have. So I read your comment, Mama Luigi, and that's the only one I'm going to remove because it's got the F word in it. I know it wasn't mean or anything, but I don't know how the algorithm works with the F word being in there, but I did read it, so thank you for your comment. So yeah, we've got books. Oh, look, this is a composition one. Hopefully these books that I'm putting down in here are will be available. There's a logo. I hope it shows up. Oh, look, look, the composition one. That's really cool. You guys remember growing up using these books? The cute black and white notebooks with the tape, the black tape on the side, and it had a space so you can label it. Those are one of my favorite notebooks. It's like you have unlimited power and access to write and draw in here. It's yours. You read the books? Yeah, it's fun stuff, man. I'm almost finished with this list. We've got, for the shows that are being canceled or coming to an end this year are as follows. For the CW, my cool peeps, it's All American and Good Cop, Bad Cop. I heard of Good Cop, Bad Cop. And then far as syndicated and other, The Kelly Clarkson Show, Sherry, PBS News Weekend, and Rehab Addict. And we already talked about Rehab Addict and my point of view on that. But I wanted to give the rundown for all my cool peeps who are just coming in. Those are the shows that are on the chopping block for this year. Who's to say if more are going to show up? Because it took me a minute. Jennifer Hudson, she is not canceled, but word on the curve is they might be considering to end her show. So for my peace of mind, I'm going to look up here and see. Are there talks? I'm still trying to learn how to spell cancel, CANCELLED, this year. I have to intentionally say these words over and over so I can try to make more vocabulary stick in my head. Vocabulary meaning spelling it correctly. I like to write, but I am horrible at spelling. But that doesn't stop me from writing. I just have to put in more mindful effort to say the word out loud and be intentional on looking at the letters. We in Shreveport, LA at the casino. Oh my gosh, hi 10. Bam! That is really cool. Shreveport, Louisiana seems fun. In a past life of mine, I learned that Louisiana has casinos there with the big old paddles or the oars. Now that's pretty cool. To my knowledge, my uncle still lives in Louisiana. I haven't talked to him in a while because he talked to me on the phone like he lost his mind. So I didn't correct him on the phone. I was more surprised that he talked to me like I was crazy on the phone, probably because he was drunk. I never talked to him again after that, so I don't know what he up to, but shouts out to all my cool peeps in Louisiana. Oh, look it. 100. Thank you for the sticker. Yo, I think I got cereal in my teeth. Doggone it. Let me tell them, I want to tell them congratulations first. They were first, so I was running my mouth about Louisiana, and that's a good thing. See, this is good news. Congratulations on y'all jackpot. Please be safe out there. And I pray that you use your winnings wisely. Congratulations. CONGRAT. And I'm going to put thank you. Thank you so much, Mama Luigi. So much. Oh, look at that's cute. I want to put a different emoji in here. Oh, look at that one. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, reports in earlier February 2026. This is the Jennifer Hudson news I wanted to confirm for myself. I asked, are there talks about Jennifer Hudson's show being canceled this year? According to AI Overview, my cool peeps, day ones, day twos, day news, and the ones passing through. Yes, reports in early February 2026 indicate that the Jennifer Hudson show was expected to end after its current 4th season. Industry insiders suggest this was not a voluntary decision by Hudson, who is described as heartbroken and wanted to continue the show, which is facing challenges due to high production costs. Exactly. Like I said, if they hired me for Dish Nation, I would have paid. You got to cut the cost to be the boss. You got to cut down on the spending to make it happen, Captain. Just because you got it don't mean that's grounds for you to spend it. Come on. The name of the game is earning money and keep making money and building on top of that money. You don't want to just spend it because it's there. You got to have some type of cap so you can have a budget to ball with, but it's up to a certain cap. If you don't put a cap on it, you're going to end up like these shows Unfortunately, that cannot keep up with the budget. According to AI Overview, my cool peeps, final season reports indicate that the final fourth season with no planned extensions. Daytime purge. Ooh. That hit me right here at the top of my stomach. I have so many jokes about that, but I'm not even going to go there because the whole, unfortunately, Joe Budden situation, sitting on top of the stomach, and Tasha K said, what's under the boobs is the stomach, so... Moving forward, the daytime purge, saying that reminds me of the first YouTube purge that hit. I made a video years ago when I was younger in YouTube too, where we had our first YouTube purge. My video, I talked about that. I called it the robot drop or something like that, the bot drop. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think that was the time when they probably started to incorporate artificial intelligence into YouTube without us even knowing. This had to have been at least 8 years ago when this happened. The first YouTube purge, man, my channel took a impact. It took a hit. That was another reason I believe it took me so long to finally get back into the graces of the YouTube partnership, because the rules changed and they started making thresholds higher. And I just wasn't able to keep up and hang on. Thank you guys so much. I'm glowing this morning. It's probably the lotion. Thank you. You got to moisturize. You got to moisturize. So according to the, what is it here? The Jennifer Hudson show. The Jennifer Hudson show is expected to end after its 4th season. The Daytime Purge. The show is reportedly ending as part of a wider shift in daytime TV, with other shows like the Kelly Clarkson show, and Sherry also ending around the same time. So we're going to have 3 heavy hitters that are ending. 3 women shows are leaving. So we've got Jennifer Hudson, Kelly Clarkson, and Sherry leaving. That's messed up. And hang on, guys. I'm looking for something to copy and paste in here. Here we go. Put that in there. I had to remind my cool peeps every once in a while, because we do have new people coming in. So production costs. The show is considered expensive to produce, making it difficult to sustain with current viewership trends. So that's messed up. Once again, it's coming down apparently to cost. Spending too much money. Why? While some reports highlighted the cancellations, another source mentioned that some reports of the show's ends are considered inaccurate. As of mid-February 2026, the consensus in industry reporting points towards the end of the series. There is a deeper dive overview on this, but what more could we possibly dive into? The bottom line is that they spent too much money on the show. High five, bam. It makes me wonder, how did Oprah was on for like 99 years. And nowhere in there did I ever see an issue with budget being the reason why her show was canceled. When I look back, and that's a long, far look back, Oprah ran her course, and she just transitioned to being even higher in the tier. But being just canceled due to budget? No, because at the end, she went out with a bang. She was giving everybody a car. You get a car, you get a car. Bing, 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 everybody get a car. Shows mamas and your mamas new gets a car. Everybody gets a car. So Oprah went out with a bang. But these other shows, hold on. The time for me, my cool peeps, is a cool 6 o'clock, 6:18 a.m. ET time over here. We are gathered around the ring of fire, the dumpster fire, the forest fire, or the bonfire before the rising sun, hanging out with all the cool peeps and I on this Freestyle Thursday. Today we're just talking about TV show cancellations this year. And I wasn't expecting to see a whole list of stuff. Shouts out to AI Overview for providing all the information. There's a lot of other things. Well, I say a couple of things that stuck out, that caught my attention, that caused me to deviate and do a little research and see for myself. And when I saw for myself, I'm like, gosh darn it, it's true. It's true. It's true. Cal loves orange soda. I do. Moving forward, please stand by as I take a sip of water. No. Oh, that's not boy, I tell you, that's not what I was intending to press. I want to press that button there. Okay. Yeah. So once again, this Freestyle Thursday, this is basically my Friday. So I'm just letting loose, eating cereal out of the bag with the spoon. Yeah, this cereal was good. It is store brand Fruity Pebbles. The cereal, you know how you can get the cereal at the grocery store in those plastic bags? Well, that's what I have. And it honestly tastes, this Fruity Pebbles cereal brand actually tastes just as authentic as the Post Fruity Pebbles. I cannot tell the difference. I'm looking through my digital notes right now to see if I covered everything. And if I did, I'll be getting ready to wrap this show up. I want to write a note down to myself really quickly. You guys, this has been a fun Freestyle Thursdays. I learned a lot. And I was also reminded of the word base. In a past life, I would hear that word. A past life meaning in my younger years meaning probably between the ages of 5 to 7. The word base brought to you by Mama Luigi. Thank you so much. We have top fans. While I'm reading the top fans list, first place, Mama Luigi is ranking first place. Second place is Soundwaves. Third place is Bendy Hole 419. And in fourth place, we've got Benjamin Buttons. Thank you guys so much for being the top fans in this live stream today. You guys showed up, showed out, and had a good time. Honorable mention, Jet Builder at 7th place. You guys, thank you so much, my cool peeps, for coming in for a set amount of time on here. We've got Chai 9278 ranking at 26th place. Jay Brown and the Heezy at 30th place. All my cool peeps, once again, thank you for coming into LA. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. What's going on? Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see or not in your live stream, but I can see top fans on mine, and you guys' names have come up in the list in ranking order for audience participation, and that's really cool. 26th place is the new first place. Who you telling? Because, like, for example, for the Olympics, they have first place, second place, and third place, small, medium, or large, whatever. I'm like, I don't care what I place in the Olympics, first, second, or third. It don't matter. It's the effing Olympics. It's the Olympics. I could care less if I got third place. I'm happy I made it there. And even in real life, first, second, or third, I'm in there. As long as I'm in there at a place where I'm trying to get, like, I'm there. I'm going to make it happen. Just save me a place. That's my biggest concern. And yo, that's how I feel about this YouTube thing. When I finally made YouTube partnership. I'm like, look, I don't have to be number one. I don't have to be the best. I don't have to feel like I'm competing with watch time. I don't have to feel like I'm under the pressure of, I don't want to go live because they're going live. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, just get me in there. Just give me a place. Leave me alone and I'll take it from here. I've earned my spot. Let me in. Leave me alone. Let me do my work and go on about my business. That's it. That's all. Exactly. High 10 to all of y'all. Bam. That's how I felt when I graduated from high school. And I'm like, look, y'all, what more do you want from me? Y'all didn't believe in me in the first place, low key. Now I done got my dang on diploma. Just leave me alone. Dog, can I breathe for a minute? I'm past, okay? What else do you want? And on that note, my cool peeps, your boy Hercules the Shark, back by popular demand, will be on, and I cannot wait to see and hear what he has to talk about. Thank you guys for your donations. Once again, donations over here means giving of your time, commenting, just popping in to say hi, thumbs upping, and monetary. All of those things are donations here because everything you do counts towards something. You're silly. Welcome into the show. Thank you for coming into the replay gang. Thank you to my new subscribers, and I will see y'all Monday. I've got video uploads scheduled. So for those of you who aren't aware, I have like 5 to 7 videos uploaded. They're premiere small videos. You go to your YouTube home tab, you press the live button, and down in the live button, as you scroll, you'll see all my pre-recorded mini pop-up videos that I have scheduled throughout the month. And I'm starting to schedule stuff into next month. So if there's anything that may seem interesting to you, all you have to do is be like, oh, this video was coming on a such and such day. I'll be here to listen for it. Nonetheless, my name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you all so much. I really had a really fun time on Thursday. You guys are funny. I appreciate your off the wall comments. Just keep them coming. If they real bad, I still can see them. That's the thing. But I won't display them. That's because if it's too tacky, I cannot display that stuff. But nonetheless, never stop talking. I love you all. Have a safe weekend. Your boy Hercules the Shark will be on tomorrow, 5 a.m. ET time. And then he's going to do another video tomorrow. He'll be talking about Ja Rule allegedly getting in a fight in the airplane. I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all Monday. Bye-bye. Thank you.